Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in your earbuds, adjust your speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. In case you didn't know, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next 3MB airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup, and I hope you subscribe to the podcast where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning and welcome to the May 22nd, 2023 episode of Second Cup. I sure hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I have got in just a regular generic coffee mug right there, the same generic coffee mug I used in the Monday morning mailbag this morning. I have got, after I swapped it out with the Contigo travel mug, I've got European Tour Crimson Cup. This is a light roast, and it's bright with medium body. This was a ground coffee. This was very kindly sent to the channel by viewer Skylar Damron, who I think was employed there. Maybe he's still working there as a barista. I don't know. It's been a while. This has been on the shelf, but boy, it's still good. It really is terrific. And it came via the Scioto Valley Coffee Shop in Circleville, Ohio. They're located at 216 West Main Street, Circleville, Ohio, 43113. I will have their website in the description below. So if you're going through Circleville, Ohio, and would like a cup of coffee or a nice breakfast or lunch item, check them out because as they write on their website, welcome to Scioto Valley Coffee. We are Circleville's first specialty coffee shop located in the charming downtown area. In addition to a full selection of specialty coffees and teas, we offer an assortment of breakfast and lunch items along with a gluten-free menu. Stay a while in our cozy dining room where you can enjoy free Wi-Fi or use our convenient drive-thru. Yeah, so they've got this European Tour ground coffee. Crimson Cup is what I've got here this morning, and it really is a delightful cup of coffee. So my thanks again to viewer Skylar Damron for sending that along. Really, really do appreciate it. Hey, how you doing this morning? I hope everything's okay with you. We want to remind you of a few things here, one of which is the meetup, the Maggard Razors meetup coming up on June 3rd, 2023. So make sure, if you're going to be in the area, you're going to be nearby, grab a ticket right now because at the time I'm recording this, there are still tickets available, but they are limited to about 220 attendees as I recall, and they've got a great number of vendors set up that will be there. And I've got my ticket. I bought it back in February. I am really, really looking forward to making the drive up there and seeing everyone and seeing Maggard Razors in Adrian, Michigan for the first time firsthand. I am really, really looking forward to that. And you know what? I also forgot to mention when I was talking about Ascension Razors in the Monday morning mailbag this morning, I forgot to mention the aluminum Ascension razor that I have. That's another one in the collection of Ascension razors because the Ascension Select is such a wonderful razor, and that was my introduction to the twist adjustable razor that Phoenix Shaving offers. So they offer it in an aluminum model, and I happened to snap that one up. And it's got like a burnt orange finish to it. It's absolutely beautiful, and it is lighter in weight than the Ascension Stainless Steel or the Ascension Copper or Ascension Select. But it still delivers a great shave, and it has that twist adjustability, and its lightweight makeup really makes it for a good choice to throw in a dop kit for those weekend getaways, because it won't add any extra weight to your dop kit or your carry-on, and it still delivers a great shave. So I wanted to mention that to you before we got too far down the road in today's show. So great to be with you this morning. Again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We got some great topics to cover, so hey, let's get things underway. Well, this just arrived an email from West Coast Shaving, and it's regarding West Coast Shaving's Clear Smoke Shaving Brush in Burlwood. The original price is $48. The current price, the sale price, is $33.60. It's a traditional shaving brush with synthetic hair. It has a fabulous two-toned burl wood handle. And as they write, this shaving brush is loaded with West Coast Shaving's widely popular synthetic hair in a 26 millimeter knot. That dense, large knot will give you lots and lots of lather. The backbone of this loft lets you lather soaps and creams alike, and it even feels great on your face. We also like the fancy black tips on the gray hair as it complements that handle. Speaking of the handle, this lovely grooming utensil has a two-toned base. The clear acrylic bottom provides a nice, sturdy platform. Then it's topped with a stunning burlwood to add a bit of drama. The bottom is also embedded with a West Coast Shaving coin, which looks great when the brush is hanging in a stand to dry. Yeah, and again, that knot size is 26 millimeters. We will have a link to this brush in the description below. And also know that no coupon code is needed, and they also have 30% off all West Coast Shaving brushes. So hopefully by the time this airs, this will still be available. I'm trying to record this as close as possible to getting word on this shaving brush. So I'm thinking, yeah, Monday morning, it'll still be around. So check out this West Coast Shaving Clear Smoke Shaving Brush in Burlwood. It is absolutely beautiful. It is really a beautiful brush. And I love that clear base with the burlwood on top of it, and that coin, that West Coast Shaving coin in the bottom. Wow, that is really a nice touch. Again, it was originally $48. It's $33.60. Check this out. We will have a link in the description below. West Coast Shaving's brand new Clear Smoke Shaving Brush in Burlwood. Rodney Ripplinger checked in with the following. Hi, Mark. I purchased a little natural bristle brush, 1 inch in size, from Menards. The bristles are uneven, so not so good for painting, but good for my usage. I bought it to clean my razors after shaving. Works great for that. Recently, I discovered another use for this brush. After picking up all the soap I can off a puck or container of soap with the shaving brush, I use this brush to clean up the soap container and the puck of any leftover soap. Then I transfer the soap leftovers to my bowl to begin building my lather. Depending on which soap I am using, I can pick up quite a bit of soap for my lather this way. A bonus is that the soap is ready to be set aside for drying without any further attention. If I anticipate using the Lazarus method the next day, I transfer the extra soap to the bowl after I'm done shaving. Thus, a little fresh soap for tomorrow's shave. Rodney, hey Rodney, that's a really great shaving tip. I can imagine the size of the brush you have, and I guess from what I'm hearing, I think this is correct. You're able to get into those little nooks and crannies of that shaving soap tub to pick out those little bits of soap that might remain there. And that's fantastic because, as we all know, if you're using a really good artisan shave soap, a little bit of soap goes a long way to making heaps and heaps of lather. So this is a great way of extending the life of that shaving soap that you have in the tub. by getting that little bit of extra soap that still remains in there. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Rodney, thanks very much for passing this along. Folks, give it a try. Get a smaller type brush that Rodney is talking about, 1 inch size from Menards. If you have a Menards in your area, a natural bristle brush, just to clean out the inside of that shaving soap tub, and also to clean up your razors. Hey, Rodney, thanks very, very much. Really do appreciate it. Are you familiar with Jack Black shaving products? Well, we've used their aftershave balm on the channel, and it's very, very good. I like it a lot. Anyhow, they had an email that arrived today regarding their Pick 6 Travel Buddies. This is while supply lasts. The perfect size to go wherever you go. Pick 6 free with your $75 purchase. Use code PICK6. Well, these are travel size shaving products from Jack Black. So if you spend $75 or more at their website and you use the code PICK6, you will then receive 6 travel size shaving products from the folks at Jack Black absolutely free. This is really, really neat, and it comes at a perfect time because travel season is starting. Summer's coming. The days are warming up and people want to get out on the road or fly away for the weekend, something like that. So if you need travel size products and you're also a fan of the Jack Black line of shaving products, well, check out this promotion. We'll have a link below. Again, this is the Pick 6 Travel Buddies. All you have to do is pick 6 free with your $75 purchase. Use the code PICK6. From the folks at Jack Black. We'll have a link below. Here's another item that did not make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This is an email alert from AliExpress that arrived recently with some sale items for wet shaving gear. One item of note that I want to pass along to you is the Yaki 100% brass material adjustable, the final cut version 2 safety razor. Now, I'm reading this right off of the AliExpress website, and that's how they have it described there. I think it might lose something in translation. But this is the Yaki brass adjustable razor known as the Final Cut. This is the brass V2 version 2 safety razor. It's a brass adjustable razor. The sale price right now is $119.56, and that is with free shipping. A viewer or two have told me about this razor, and they absolutely love this adjustable razor, and it's made out of 100% brass. So I will link that below. Again, this is something that arrived not in time for the Monday morning mailbag, which is why we're mentioning it here on the Second Cup broadcast. So if you're interested in a new or your first adjustable razor, check out the Yankee 100% brass adjustable razor, the Final Cut. It's from AliExpress. It ships free, $119.56. We'll have a link below. Now, if the price of the Yankee brass adjustable razor, the Final Cut, is a little too steep for you, just know that they also have the Final Cut in a chrome and gunmetal version. And that is $28.60. You also get free shipping with that from AliExpress. I'll link that one below as well. It appears to be the same razor as the brass version. The knurling on the handle is a little different. And of course, this is either chrome plated or gunmetal plated. And I'm not sure exactly what materials it's made out of, but $28.60, that's a pretty good deal with free shipping from AliExpress. So if you're interested in getting one of these Final Cut razors, know that there is an option to the one that is a little pricier, $119.56. If that's a little too much, you can go with this one which is chrome plated or gunmetal plated, for $28.60. The Yaqi Adjustable, the final cut razor in chrome or gunmetal. We'll also have a link to this one below. Now, just to follow up on these Yaqi Final Cut adjustable razors, I did want to clarify the $28.60 version of the Final Cut adjustable razor. It does come in two plated versions, a chrome plated version and a gunmetal version, but that gunmetal version is gunmetal and chrome, so it's a two-tone kind of look to it. Looks really, really neat though. And as far as materials, I did find on the page the material makeup of this razor, so I did want to share that with you. And the razor head is made out of zinc alloy. The handle material is brass. And here are some specs on it. The handle length is 77 millimeters. The total length is 88 millimeters. The handle diameter is 12 millimeters. And of course, the one I'm looking at here, the color is chrome and gunmetal. The total weight is about 81 grams. So it comes with one razor, no blades, and it doesn't have a gift box is what they have here on the page. But again, it's less than $30 with free shipping from AliExpress. So again, we'll link that one below. I just wanted to give you a few more details before we move on to the next subject. Really neat looking razor, no doubt about it. I just happened by the wet shaving store and I came across this promotion. Buy any soap or cream and get 15% off a TWSS brush. That's the wet shaving store shaving brush. Discount applied automatically at checkout. And they have 3 brand new shaving brushes up there. The prices range from $19.99 to $21.99. They have a black synthetic shaving brush with a G5 knot, version 1. They have a faux horn synthetic shaving brush with a G7 knot, version 1. And they also have a white and black synthetic shaving brush with their G5 knot, version 1. So there you go. If you are at the wet shaving store and you're shopping for some shaving soap or some shaving cream, just know that if you purchase, you will get 15% off one of these really nice shaving brushes from the wet shaving store, their own TWSS shaving brushes. So check that out. We'll have a link below to the wet shaving store's website. Well, in today's Monday morning mailbag, we had a discussion on straight razor shaving and a tutorial that was recommended by viewer Chuck Price, that sort of thing. Well, coincidentally, speaking of straight razors, this just arrived in email from The Art of Shaving. Get a free handcrafted Dovo razor with your full-size or travel kit purchase. It's a Father's Day promotion, and it's a straight razor that they'll throw in for absolutely free when you purchase one of their full-size or travel kits. And just so you know, I'm going to go to that page right now. And it says here, receive a free straight razor when you purchase any full-size or travel kit. Now, a full-size kit with shaving brush, this one is sandalwood scented, is $120, just so you know. The sandalwood travel kit is also $120, and it is TSA approved. Travel kit is what they're saying there. So that's the promotion that you're looking at here from The Art of Shaving. And of course, the tagline here is make sure dad looks sharp. So it's a Father's Day promotion. So you purchase any full-size or travel kit, and they will throw in a Dovo straight razor absolutely free. We'll have a link to this. I'm not a straight razor shaver. I don't know much about shaving with a straight razor. I'm just starting to learn about it, so I can't comment on the quality of this particular Dovo straight razor that they offer. That's probably that really is for other more experienced straight razor shavers to make that determination. I can't do that, but I will pass along the promotion and you can investigate a little bit yourself. So that is from The Art of Shaving. Receive a free straight razor when you purchase any full-size or travel kit. We'll have a link to it below. Viewer Rodney Ripplinger checked in one more time and he wrote, "Hi Mark, here's a question you might be able to answer and maybe not, so I'll provide you with the answer. I have a glass top kitchen range. If you've never had one, well, they recommend cleaning burned on spills with an industrial razor blade type scraper. Then you finish with a polish. I was wondering if I could use a used up for shaving gem razor blade instead of purchasing the heavier scraper blade from a hardware store. My concern was, would I possibly gouge or scratch the glass with a thinner blade? Well, no, they work just fine. So I'm recycling my gem blades by repurposing them as blades for my stovetop scraper." Rodney. Hey, Rodney. Thanks very much for passing that along. I really do appreciate it. Folks, if you've got one of these glass top ranges, similar to what Rodney has, and if you shave with a gem razor, you can use those used gem razor blades to clean up that glass kitchen range top. Really, really a neat repurposing of that used gem razor blade. Rodney, thanks very much for passing this along. And again, we've talked about the gem razor many times on the Monday Morning Mailbag, and I've done some reviews on them and have talked about these razors. You can find these razors in antique stores, on eBay, at really nice price points, and a lot of wet shavers really like them a lot. Now, an absolutely different approach to the traditional wet shave than, say, a DE razor or even a Schick razor, injector razor. It is a different angle, it is a different feel, and I think it could be an acquired taste at times. But a lot of wet shavers, when they get one of these, they really do fall in love with them. So it's something you might want to try down the road if you come across one. And just know that if you do get one and it comes in a nice price point, like a Micromatic clog-proof razor, that sort of thing, I've got a couple of those. You need a real light touch with them, no doubt about it. And the angle of approach is much shallower than a DE razor. But the thing is also is make sure you get a blade specifically indicated for shaving. Do not go into the hardware hardware store paint aisle, and grab one of those scraping razor blades that Rodney had mentioned that they recommend to clean off that glass top range. You want to get a blade specifically indicated for shaving that can be placed in a gem razor, just so you know. So that's great to hear, Rodney. I'm so glad that you can repurpose those gem razor blades to clean your glass range top. Absolutely fantastic. Folks, if you have a glass range top and you shave with a gem razor and you've got gem razor blades that are used up, hey, you can repurpose them to help you around the kitchen. Thanks again, Rodney. Really do appreciate it. Now, before I get out of here, I want to recommend a movie to you. I may have recommended this one before, but it just came to mind again, and I wanted to share it with you. It's called His Girl Friday, starring Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell, Ralph Bellamy, and Gene Lockhart. It's from 1940. It's an American screwball comedy directed by Howard Hawks, and it is absolutely fabulous. Now, it is available on Amazon Prime, and they kind of give a thumbnail description of it here in about a sentence. A newspaper editor uses every trick in the book to keep his ace reporter and ex-wife from remarrying. And that really is it in a nutshell, but it's so much more than that. This is based on a 1928 play called The Front Page. And there have been a few movie versions of this. There was one back in the early 1930s. His Girl Friday, and of course, The Front Page, starring Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. But His Girl Friday is absolutely my favorite. It is fast-paced. It is funny. By fast-paced, I mean the dialogue between the actors is very, very fast-paced. It's amazing they didn't flub their lines more often. Well, I don't know how many times they flubbed their lines, but it is just seamless the way the banter goes back and forth. It is really very, very well done. It's a black and white movie, again, from 1940. It's an absolute classic American screwball comedy directed by Howard Hawks. I absolutely love this movie. Cary Grant is wonderful, as are all the other actors. It really is a terrific, terrific movie. His Girl Friday was number 19 on American Film Institute's 100 Years, 100 Laughs, and it was selected in 1993 for preservation in the United States National Film Registry of the Library of Congress as culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. It is in public domain, so be kind of aware which version you will be watching. The one on Amazon Prime seems to be a fairly good print, although I'm sure there are other good prints out there. But you want to get the best print possible with the best image and the best sound to fully enjoy this classic movie. So once again, His Girl Friday, starring Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell, Ralph Bellamy, Gene Lockhart, directed by Howard Hawks, from 1940, a classic American screwball comedy. I sure hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.